Hello there. Oh, welcome. Hello, Sarge. It's good to see you. Let's close that YouTube video. Back to New Vegas, because the music doesn't actually play in the background, so I play a YouTube video of the music. Anyway, let's go. Let's hop in. How are we all doing? We're gonna be playing New Vegas today. And to catch you all up on what happened last time, we went to Boulder City and finished that mission, which everyone knows what this mission is, so I'm not going to bother explaining it. There went what's-his-face. I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually a little hazed right now. Well, haze, I don't know if haze is the right word. I drank some kava, and it feels nice. It feels nice. Yep, Boulder City. I'm just kind of middle ground. I'd say I'm not necessarily like being a good person or a bad person. I've been doing a lot to help out the NCR. The long-term plan is to help Mr. House. That's who we're gonna side with for the main storyline. So, but yeah, you know, we're just gonna do that. Anyway, up here, this is the place I was thinking of that, like 2 episodes ago, I think we ran into a place along the road and I thought it was this place. No, this is where you meet Veronica, the lesbian. Now, yep, the 188 trading post. Hello, Veronica.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
I came from Good Springs.
Wow, you have come a long way then. I've never been there, but I've met some traders who pass that way. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Wait, this is Felicia Day? Also, who's Felicia Day again? It's a name I recognize. I can't put a face or a like filmography to that name. Okay, go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Spoiler alert, she's with the Brotherhood. Redhead Redhead Felicia Day is she associated at all with Doctor Who, or am I thinking of someone else that looks very similar? Let's see, they're usually harmless unless you use advanced technology around them. Sure, let's use this
Well, that
skill
shouldn't
check.
be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
We are going to, let's see, what do we want? That's who she is. Yes, Supernatural. I recognize. I remember now. I remember there's like Felicia Day, and then there's another redheaded actress who is British who plays what's her face, Matt Smith's companion for a time. Is it Amy Pond? I can't remember what that actress's name is, but for whatever reason, Felicia and the other actress I'm thinking of look very similar. Let's see. Going to see an old friend, Hoover Dam, the Strip. We're going to the Strip. That's our immediate goal.
Ooh, very exciting. Gonna strike it rich, huh? I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like she can really handle herself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. help each other out.
I'd love to. But, we've also got Boone with us. Let's see. Also, aren't there, like... I remember there are whole, like, quest lines. Well, not... Yeah, kind of quest lines, right? For each companion. Like, each companion has some sort of quest associated with them. Boons, and like, to unlock those quests, you have to basically travel around with them a lot and do certain specific things to level up your friendship skill with them. So the question is, are we going to go with Veronica first or Boone first? Maybe Veronica. Maybe we'll give Boone a go another time. Let's see. What do we say to her?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family. Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings. Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from. Aw, you really know how to make a girl feel like a stray cat. But, okay, my offer stands, if we run into each other again.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking Veronica now, Boone later, because Boone's special quest is like... I can't remember the name, but basically, it's basically an entire, like, us taking on an entire swarm of Legion who are trying to attack a little, like, encampment, I guess, is the word? Kind of encampment. But basically, yeah, I don't know if we can do that until we're at a later level. So, we're gonna retire Boone for now. Tell you to... I guess we'll just talk to you.
What is it?
What is it? Let's part ways for now.
If that's what you think. Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Alright. Oh, wow. He just disappeared. He didn't even walk. Wow. Okay.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first time, huh?
I would love to travel with a lesbian. Thank you.
Good. I'd hoped you'd come around. Shall we?
Yes, please.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I asked you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you'd react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Of course, of course.
Sure. Just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you look fat. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Oh, Veronica's adorable. Okay, now... She gave us a perk. What was that perk do? Perks... Scribe Assistant. Oh. I'm never gonna use that. Okay. Is there anything else around here I should know?
Morning. You a merc? Because you don't look like a prospector.
Well, you're a shop. Or probably. Yes, you are a shop.
Sure, no problem.
Do we have anything to sell is the question. I can't remember. See, she's got 2,000 caps. Okay, first let's see about buying stuff. Does she have anything worth buying? Just grenades, hunting rifle scope, and hunting rifles. Ooh, Too bad I'm gonna focus more on energy weapons though, but hunting rifles are really good, if I recall correctly. Let's see, then there's, yeah, frag grenades, combat helmet. I mean, it's better than what we have, but it's 300 caps, and the fact, like, it's not unlikely that we'll just find something better. Let's see. SMG, hollow point, okay. So you don't really have anything that I care for, let's just sell you. Here we go, 9mm submachine guns, those are weighing me down. Also, Sarge, if you're noticing that the... Oh, wow, shit, our helmet is actually broken. Yeah, Sarge, if you're noticing the music in the background is not where you're used to in New Vegas, that's because I'm using a new... We're using a mod that adds different music to the game that is copyright free. Let's see, is there anything else we want to know? Also, hello Quincy. Purified water. Oh yeah, we do have that service rifle, don't we? Let's see. That gun. Oh, we also have that gun. I keep forgetting. I guess we'll hang on to that for now. We don't need to sell it just yet. Yeah, it's fine. Just the submachine gun is all we need to sell for now. Is there anything else around here I should know about? Any specific people? Or is it just Veronica? That's the only special person in this entire area. Let's see. I don't think I see anyone else. Maybe there's someone down below, though. Let's check. Oh, wait. Who are you? Are you just an NCR trooper? Samuel, you've got a name.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. Like our slogan says, it's better than nothing.
I guess we could repair the helmet. Would it be worth it, though, is the question. We'll see.
Let me see what I can do.
How much is that going to cost? Oh, 64 caps. Sure, do it. Let's see. We'll see what you have for sale. Do you sell anything that I care for? No, it's mostly just food stuff. Okay.
Samuel Kerr at your service. Me and my daughter Michelle run this fine establishment. We came here from Prim about a month past. Doesn't look like much, but it's one hell of a location. Michelle and I ran a little shop in Prim till a prison break north of town spoiled it for everyone. Goddamn convicts just about shut down I-15. When traffic dried up, we took to our heels to find us some customers. I'm not one to sit around waiting to get saved, and Michelle ain't neither. When 15 shut down, 95 became the route NCR citizens used to get to the Strip, or limp back home, after the Strip's drained them of caps. We get them coming and going. Coming, the suckers flush with caps they saved to gamble on the Strip. And going, the same folks, but now they're losers who will trade you the shirt off their backs so they don't starve before they make it back home. Add in the troopers marching back and forth from McCarran and the Dam, and well, let's just say we don't miss Prim.
I see. And he just says ... Let's See, lore about why bottle caps are currency is because when in the beginning they used no money, but then water caravans used caps to represent how much water they had, 1 cap, 1 gallon, and it stuck on and became currency. That's interesting. I know a lot less about Fallout lore than I do Elder Scrolls lore. I know it's out there though. Back in the days when when Pinterest actually, believe it or not, was very briefly like my main go-to social media. There's a lot of like Tumblr stuff that gets cross-posted to every other source of social media. There's a Tumblr post that was just like an entire thread of Fallout lore, and I think I read it at one point, but I can't remember any of it.
Hello, ma'am. I hope you're doing fine today.
Let's see, the forecaster.
I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own. Oh, I don't sell things, ma'am. I sell thoughts. I can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
I don't actually know, Sarge. I don't remember the forecaster either. Let's see.
This thing on my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean. That's not junk. That's other people's thoughts. People had to think to make them, and the thoughts got stuck inside. I need other people's thoughts to fill my head when I'm not thinking myself. Otherwise, it's kind of empty. Thinking hurts you, too? Aw, I wish I could let you have the one on my head, but I can't. It hurts real bad when I don't wear it. Great! What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
What do you think, chat? Should we have him think about me, everywhere, or here? Everywhere? Alright.
Yeah, so it's Valentine's Day. Yeah, so this one's to everyone who's in love.
Let me take off my medicine. Bull and bear over the dam, at each other's throats. But a light from Vegas? Balls spinning on the wheel. More than 2 at the table. Placing bets. All lose in different ways. A dam of corpses. Towns of corpses. Scattered across the sand. But whose? In what shares? Even the dealer doesn't know. Forecast, a rain of blood will flood the desert and not purify it. Blah. Thinking about everywhere always makes me feel a little sick. Oh, I don't know anything, ma'am. I just think it. And then I don't. So long.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's just like the plot of the game he just described, right? Just like every single event, how it's gonna go down. If I was paying closer attention to what he was saying, I could probably break down every single statement he just made and do an analysis on it, but whatever. He just described the plot of the game, basically.
Is there some reason I should be talking to you?
Well, you have a haircut, don't you? Let's see. What do you have for sale?
Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
Well, fuck you. Yeah, that is a good bit for sure, Sarge. We don't have enough gun skill.
Like you have a clue what that even means.
I don't, actually.
The gun runners have been putting rapid-fire death dealing in the hands of anyone who needed to defend himself for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons and ammunition. You might call us an unofficial branch of the Army. I'm a salesman. I swing through McCarran and the dam once a week or so to take orders. Lately, I spend most of my time in this piss heap. Ever since the 15 shut down, all caravans come through here, right to me. I check the stock and direct deliveries onward to meet orders. Sure, it stinks to hang out here, but it won't be forever. Plus, I can afford a monthly bender on the strip and still build up my nest egg. There's usually a gun merchant hanging around topside. I'm sure she'll take care of you. Not much to tell. A Brahmin or two loaded up with weapons, and a whole mess of well-armed guards to make sure it ends up where it's supposed to. One nifty bit, though. The gun cases are rigged to explode, so trying to loot one of our caravans doesn't do much good. And that's how the NCR stays equipped. The only thing we don't bring in is energy weapons.
Well, damn.
We used to, but every caravan carrying them was getting ambushed and wiped out. By someone sophisticated enough to know which was which. We think it was the Brotherhood of Steel. Those crazies always go hard for energy weapons. But the NCR would rather pretend they killed all of them. You like it any better if I tell you to fuck off?
Yes, I would. He's a great guy. So this is kind of interesting. Something I don't think I've ever noticed before. But basically, like, the whole, where's the map? The whole, like, powder gangers taking over Prim kind of thing seems kind of small fry, but it's like, it's actually a big deal, apparently, because it affects more than just Prim. It affects this entire highway that people used to use to get to New Vegas. And so now they have to use the 188 to get there instead of Highway 15. So, yeah, that's just a cool little thing about how that affects the entire world.
Man, I love my gun.
Oh, hello.
This job's boring enough without talking to you. Go see Alexander.
Yeah, that's true, Quincy. Yeah, the Brotherhood being jerks. I mean, the Brotherhood have kind of always been jerks, right? Like, basically, so here's what I've heard regarding Fallout 3 is that the Brotherhood in Fallout 3 is not actually the Brotherhood, because they kind of had to become a broken off faction because they stopped following the actual Brotherhood doctrine of like no something, or like no helping other people or whatever. I don't remember, I don't play the full game, but I did watch someone, yeah, so like they're not even the Brotherhood is the thing. Like, they call themselves the Brotherhood, but they're not. And then Fallout 4, they just, well, they're just militaristic assholes that they help, but they don't help. They do what they say they're supposed to do, but it comes with consequences. Yeah, that's it. Preservation of tech and nothing else. Here's a Poseidon Energy gas station. Ooh, what's that? Maintenance robot.
Every night at closing time, Johnny's down to his last dime. Still he
I feel like I've heard of this place before.
I watch him thinking
Should we bother going there though? I kind of want to get to the strip. Well, we're probably not going to get to the strip this episode, but we'll get to like Good Springs, not Good Springs, Freeside.
feed me dimes. I'll play your favorite song just one more time. I'm right here in the corner.
And then...
Anytime you're feeling blue.
So I guess we just follow this road.
Got a new romance. Well, I've got
The West's finest watering hole, Atomic Wrangler.
I'll be here.
And then fuck NCR. Yeah, fuck NCR. Boxcars. Boxcars, let's investigate boxcars. Also, let's drop a save. So that would have been 30 minutes of progress that we'd lose if he just died. Oh, wait, hang on, I forgot to turn off Nightbot. Shit, I'm not collabing with Ian. Go away, go away, go away. Also, oh dear, I accidentally grabbed that. I didn't mean to grab that. Let's see. Okay. And now, Nightbot, go away. We don't need that message. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I even thought of it as I was setting up, and then I just, like, didn't. Also, anyway, whenever I tab out of New Vegas, it's like my mouse still doesn't appear, so I have to click to make it appear, and sometimes I actually click on a thing. So, what are these boxcars about? And who's that? It's Victor! What are you doing here, Victor? What are you doing here, buddy? Chat, I think Victor's stuck. You doing okay there, Victor? You doing okay, buddy?
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Yeah, I was not expecting to find you stuck in a rock like this.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first red on.
Sure. Good luck getting to New Vegas. It's a good thing that you're just software. Because if you're hardware, I'd probably never see you again, but because you're software, you can basically just, like, use a cloud or whatever to transport your personality onto another Securitron. Followers Outpost. Okay, so Followers of the Apocalypse. Hello! Oh god, it's dark. There's Veronica, just chatting to a guard, I guess.
Morning.
There's a doctor, and a doctor, and a guard, and Dr. Alvarez. The Followers of the Apocalypse are good people. They're like... There aren't many factions in New Vegas that are, like, objectively good, but the Followers of the Apocalypse are, like, as close as you can get, I think.
I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
Because, like, their entire doctrine is basically just, like, help people. It's not about conquest, it's not about taking over territory, it's not about, like, you know, trying to reestablish a government. It's just about, you know, we're all just trying to survive out in this wasteland. And, you know, life is all about helping other people, you know? We don't have to have all these, like, big, you know, try to completely rebuild society with the whole government leading it. And we don't have to have, like, you know... capitalists trying to rule us all with Mr. House and everything. It's all just about people helping other people, and that's chill. The followers are very chill. Now, who are these people? We're seeing a lot more billboards as we get closer and closer to the strip. Also, is that... that's McCarran, isn't it? I think that's McCarran.
Welcome to the Grub and Gulp.
The Grub and Gulp.
Just a little rest stop that me and my good friend Lupe set up. Last stop on your way into New Vegas, first stop on your way out. That's what I say.
What if I just, like, set up a stop slightly closer to New Vegas just to piss you off? What do you have for sale?
Anything else I can do for you?
Literally nothing that I care about.
Sure, fire away. I think there are a few places, but I've heard that the gun runners sell the best. Dr. Usanagi runs a medical clinic up the road.
Usanagi, that's a fun name.
All right then. See you later.
Alright, cool. And here's Lupe.
You need water? I got water, clean and fresh, straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated wasteland water. A little fallout never killed anybody. Glad to do it.
Yep, don't care.
The NCR fixed up the pipe network pretty good, and water merchants like me are allowed to have some of it to sell. If we have a water license, of course. Still, it beats the inconvenience of having to trek all the way to the lake to resupply.
Yeah, it is a bit of a surprising name. I mean, like... to be fair, like... Japanese Americans would have existed in the US before the apocalypse. In this area. So, like, it's not out of the question. But also, like, during the war, weren't there, like, Chinese concentration camps or whatever? And I'm sure, this being America, it would have been just, like, general xenophobia against all Asians, not just Chinese. Let's see...
There's a few independent ones like me, but it's mostly the big trading outfits that deal in water, like the Crimson Caravan Company. Shoot. They won't just let anybody into the strip, but you should be able to have a good time in Freeside itself. Just, keep a close eye on your caps.
Yeah, pretty much.
There are a bunch of crazies hopped up on all kind of drugs. Apparently, they're using one of the old vaults as a hideout. The army should really get in there and wipe them all out, but I guess they've got more than enough trouble to deal with right now. Their main base is right over there by the old airport. It's called Camp McCarran now. Some people like to paint them all as a bunch of bullies. Me? I'm glad they're around. They do what they can to keep things safe and orderly. All right. Until next time.
Cool. So this is just a little outpost. Nice. Should we hit up McCarran before we go to the other stuff? Yeah, the US government in Fallout history is not great. Also, let's see, we've got signs here for the 4 main casinos on the strip. We got the Ultralux, that's where the cannibals live, I believe. The Lucky 38, Mr. House's own residence. The Tops, I can't remember what the top set's going for. Is that just like strippers and stuff? I think it's strippers. Maybe it's also the like entertainment. I think that's the one where you get the quest to like bring entertainers in. And then Gamora, which is the one that's like being run by... Oh, was the Tops the Gangsters one? I thought that was Gamora. No, Gamora's definitely the strippers one. Just looking at that sign. Okay. Well, I get Tops and Gamora mixed up, but I know the other two. Anyway. So we're gonna... fuck it, we're gonna stop following the road. We're just gonna head on over to Camp McCarran and introduce ourselves there. McCarran is one of the main, like, ways to get into the Strip, because the Strip has, of course, like, a block off to it. You can't really get into the Strip unless you have a few different things. You have to either get a passport to get into the Strip, you have to gain access to, like, you have to get on the NCR's good side so you can use their monorail, or you have to, like, pass a CAPS check, which I don't know exactly. That's one that I've never done, but is it just as simple as you have to have so many caps? Just show the Securitron that you have so many caps, and then you're allowed in? You don't even have to pay the caps? Because if so, like, why do people avoid that? It's easy to get that many caps, right? Isn't it like only 2,000? Oh yeah, there's also a few skill checks. Ah, I forgot about this. We've got some fiends attacking. And yeah, the NCR is gonna help us out. Yeah. The fiends attack. Let's try to get a little bit closer. Oh dear. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Let's heal with the stim pack. Alright. You. Blast your head off. Woo! We gain karma. Let's see. Oh, wait. Battle helmet. That's just perception +1. What about you? You're still just kind of vibing. I want your energy weapons. Come back. Oh, he's dead. Or she? I couldn't tell. Take your stuff. Laser RCW. That's not that great, is it? That's like the high DPS laser weapon. I'm not down for it. Oh, here's the person that had the plasma. And brass knuckles. Microfusion. A plasma rifle. Okay. Sure, I'll take your plasma rifle. Let's see if I need to repair my own. Plasma rifle. Yeah, sure, it could use a little fixing up. There we go. NCR is useful sometimes. I'll say they're pretty useful at killing things. What do we have over here? More fiends? Yep, more fiends. Let's first kill you. Wabam, wabam. Come on. God damn. Okay. Just take a few manual shots. Here. Oh, explosion. Pack of cigarettes, pool cue, sugar box. Okay. Now, come on. Get just a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, Veronica. Good shot. Or punch, I should say. Anything? Okay, so he's got a regular laser rifle. That's fine. Sure, I'll take it. Maybe fix up my own laser rifle. Oh, mine's actually very well. Yeah, okay, so we'll probably just sell this one. Yeah, the companions are great. Veronica and Boone are like the two best killing machines. Making more guns! Ah, as soon as we get to Freeside. We're not even technically in Freeside yet, are we?
Uh-oh.
Alright, cool. Let's see. Ah, you got a service rifle. Alright. Maybe we could fix up our own? Yeah, there we go. And RIP in peace, this NCR trooper. Let's see. We'll take the dog tag. Oh, here's another fiend. Actually, you know what I just remembered? We're kinda close to the Crimson Caravan, aren't we? The Crimson Caravan is just outside of Freeside. Or is it inside? So, if we could find the Crimson Caravan, we could get... What was it that I want the Crimson Caravan for? There's like... There's Ringo, who got us, like... Yeah, there's Ringo who's got extra payment for us.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Okay, they're inside Freeside. Outside? Outside or inside? Make up your mind, Sarge. But there's the Lucky 38. And here's McCarran. Yeah, we're gonna hop in McCarran first and foremost. I know the NCR's got a lot of stuff. Fuck the NCR. Oh. You okay, Veronica? Oh, we got more fiends. Just all the fiends attacking McCarran. And I can't aim for shit. Oh dear. Well, Veronica saved me. Okay. Now, I could use a stim pack to fix myself up, but there's a decent chance there's gonna be like a doctor inside or something. So I'm gonna save the stim pack. Then over here's a fiend. I like the ruins. The ruins in Fallout games always just like... They're very cool. It's like this used to be society, and then society stopped. Okay, here's McCarran. And I need to find a doctor. I have a broken arm and torso. Are you gonna talk to me?
It's been a long tour.
No.
All I can think about now is going back home.
As far as McCarran goes, there's someone here that I'm gonna want to talk to, I believe. There's a few things. I remember there's like a whole fiend bounty questline, isn't there? Like you have to kill a bunch of fiends that have been killing NCR. Who do you talk to for that? Here's these people. Okay, so Betsy, I believe, is also a lesbian, right? She's a lesbian sniper. And then Bitterroot is just a guy. And then Ten of Spades is a very mysterious guy. And then Lieutenant Gorbitz his name's Gorbitz. That's his special thing. And then you, Corporal Sterling, you're the one I want to talk to. Here, let's sit down with you. Also, do you mind fixing up my arm and torso?
Howdy. Name's Sterling, 1st Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had. Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place. I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbetz reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I can hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me, so they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said. Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us. Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, right. So you don't really have anything to tell us yet?
Hey, girl. You need something from me?
Oh my. Fuck, I'm gay.
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobetz keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty. Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
Azareth, thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome, welcome.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone-cold bitch after all. What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude? Yup, a lot of people make that connection. Big gun, sniper. Some people don't even need to ask. Yeah,
Try not to get killed.
Oh boy. Alright, hello, Ten of Spades.
Hey there, miss. Ten of Spades. First recon sharpshooter. At your surface.
Hello, AZ. Thank you for the raid, and how are you?
Oh yeah, fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass. Damn right. The LT, Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen though.
Why not? You make a great Queen of Spades. Enjoying the weekend and having fun in the Trove. Got some good progress through Guardians of the Galaxy. Who sounds good? How is that game, by the way? I've heard a lot of people like it, and it's also kind of weird that I never knew that the game even existed until people started playing it.
Shit. As long as I can remember, had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on Iran, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid too.
Yeah, if only HRT would be easily accessible in the post-apocalypse.
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
Very cool. You.
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
He says kicking ass a lot.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Ten of Spades is pretty chill.
Hello?
There's Betsy. Is there anyone else? Bitterroot.
Bitterroot, first recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
Oh, he's got an attitude, alright. Let's see. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Sarge. Have a great night. Oh, it's got telltales. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Let's see, Bitterroot.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name? It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through. They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right, if you ask me.
Ooh, I like those kinds of games. The ones where you can kind of like change the direction the story goes as you play it. I don't know how I feel about Telltale type games, because those ones are more like, they're more like visual novels. They don't have as much gameplay to them. Well, that's not true. They have gameplay, but like, they're much more focused on the story than the gameplay, is what I'm saying. So I don't know how I feel about them, but they're fine. But you know, I just wish there were more like, I wish there were more games that weren't visual novel type games that had like branching storylines. Because that's like, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play all the games that had branching storylines like that. Yeah, interesting. Huh.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The Khans asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
Yeah, so it's Valentine's Day. Yeah, so this one's to everyone who's in love.
Don't I? Beg pardon, man, but you never met my parents. My dad, he got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other Khans said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Let's see.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the Khans at Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. It's all I got from the Khans. It's all I ever want. Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the Khans. Maybe he felt bad, too, about how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
Don't know what that blip was, but apologies for anyone who, if my stream skipped out on you, I don't know why. I just went red for a second. Let's see, I've got a speech check. It's technically it's a skill check, not a speech check. Intelligence.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those Khans didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Hot damn.
Yeah, that's probably best. Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends.
Yeah, but 10 of spades, all he ever says is kicking ass, so he doesn't have too much to say.
Well, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
God damn. Alright, thank you for the raid, AZ. Have a good lurk and get some good food.
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
Yeah, we already know most of that story, though. Your actual father was with the Khans, and he got killed at Bitter Springs, right? We already had that dialogue. Why is it? Whatever.
You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my father, Major Daughtry. He's our CO. It's like I told you, Daughtry's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while.
Cool.
All right, Goodbye.
Alright, so Bitterroot has, like, the most... Bitterroot has, like, the deepest backstory out of all the first recon snipers here, and hot damn is it a backstory. Jesus Christ. It's... Okay, there's, like, one more person I know I need to talk to, right? There's, like... What's his face? The little Buster or whatever. But I mostly want a doctor. Just anyone that can fix up my broken arms. Well, no, only one of my arms is broken, but still. I'm doing this out of laziness because I don't want to use a stim pack. Come on. There's got to be a doctor in one of these tents, right? I remember that being a thing. Maybe the doctor's inside. Like, inside McCarran, not inside the tents. Oh, is this it? No, this looks like a mess hall. Yeah, this is a mess hall. Where's the doctor? Does anyone have any medical training that can fix up my leg? Hey! Oh, this looks promising. I don't see who runs the place though. Veronica, you know where the doctor is. Are you a doctor?
I pity anyone who crosses
No.
void. That woman is relentless.
Yeah, you can't tell me the NCR doesn't have a doctor. McCarran's like one of their big camps. I guess I'll head inside. I vaguely remember that there's like some medical type person, well, some scientist type person in here. They're not necessarily medical.
Than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
Oh yeah, Veronica's making a comment there. The Brotherhood used to hold Helios 1, and then the NCR kinda came in and took it over because, well, Helios 1 is a very strategic point, and it's got a very important resource, which is power. So, yeah, they came in and kicked the Brotherhood's ass and drove them back. You know where the doctor is? Where's the doctor? I need a doctor. Do you have a doctor? Corporal Walter Horn... No. Oh, right, there's this whole thing, right? There's Boyd. I don't need to punch up a prisoner right now. Come on. There's gotta be. I'm gonna use up like this entire string just looking for a doctor. Nope, that's the way to the monorail. Got some TVs and stuff.
Hold. That's it.
What? What? What the fuck happened? What the actual fuck?
There's a lot more troops here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
What?
Hold it. NCR only beyond this point. Keep your distance, or I will fire.
Wow, okay. I didn't know that. I just want a fucking doctor. That's all I want. You can't tell me there's no doctor in the entirety of McCarran. That's just not true. There's gotta be. It's like one of their most important bases. They have to have a doctor here. I swear I'm not making any of this up. There's like a doctor, right? Doctor? Are you a doctor? No, you're not a doctor. Who the fuck fixes you all up when you get shot up when you're... Hey,
We're
doctor.
busy at the moment, but I can talk.
Can he fix me?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though. I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you. This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time. I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway. Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible. Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Very good. Alright, so... I was half right, goddammit. She's a scientist. Not a doctor, but it's a person wearing a lab coat, and that's who I was thinking of. But seriously? No doctor. When you get shot by a fiend, who fixes you? Is there no doctor in all of McCarran? That's a fucking oversight. McCarran's gotta have a doctor. You're like a military camp, and people shoot you. What do you do when you get shot? Who fixes you when you get shot? Okay, I'm gonna steal from them. They don't have a doctor. I'm just gonna take the supplies for myself and use it. There's the doctor's bag. Okay. No doctor? No one for me to willingly give them my money? Okay, cool. Then I guess I'm just gonna, What? What's the doctor's bag button? Is it Y? No. Oh, I guess I use... Okay, it's Y. It just doesn't tell you it's Y. Alright, cool. There we go. That's all I wanted. And, McCarran, you need to get a doctor.
Hello?
You can't be a functioning military place if you don't have a doctor. What the fuck? Now I'm just baffled. McCarran has no doctor. What? What? How? You fight fiends, right?
Hello?
And they'll shoot back, right? They definitely shoot back. And let's say, just in theory, your arm gets grazed by a bullet. What do? Do you sleep it off? Who fixes you? Oh my god. No wonder the NCR is struggling. Okay, cool. Who's the person I was told to talk to? There's like a person... who was it? Sergeant Bitterroot had like... Oh, I guess I haven't talked to you yet.
First Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
Major Daughtry, that's it. Where's Daughtry?
If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military. They're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling. Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at First Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help. I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
Yeah, let's get Betsy help to... Oof. That's a big oof.
Corporal Sterling was an NCR Ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a Ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon. We're the finest sniper... Carry on.
Alright, well we have a quest now, so that's good. Also, let's drop a save. Let's see, quests. I don't want to hurt anymore yet. Let's talk to Betsy.
Didn't think you'd be back. What's this about?
Where's Daughtry?
Alright, goodbye.
Because I was told to talk to Daughtry.
Makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Anyway, here's Betsy. There's Sterling. Alright, Betsy.
Hey, girl. You need something from me?
We're gonna have a talk.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm 1st Recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you? Damn. Never had you pegged for the drill instructor type, but you got my attention. You can tell the lieutenant that I finally caved. I'll... get help. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing. Yeah. Try not to get killed.
There we go. We got Betsy to agree to go see a therapist. We did a good thing. We did a good thing, everyone. Betsy's gonna get help. Alright.
What can I do for you?
We convinced her. Kebab there? That looks good.
I caught the tail end of what you said to her. Betsy looked like she'd been slapped right back into basic for a few seconds there. Let's hope that Betsy sticks with the treatment. Knowing her, she won't keep seeing Usanagi if she feels things are taking too long. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Sure.
Carry on.
So now we get to go talk to Usanagi. We'll be back to McCarran before long. Actually, before we do, let's... Okay, there's Little Buster.
You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard. Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women. Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror? Damn right they were. They were good, too. Till I popped a couple shells in their assholes. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done. Oh, shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I last at most jobs. Oh, yeah. A lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expected me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I need at least 10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence. Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan. Once I get my cash from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gamora and win big at cards. There's not as many people playing at Gamora, so that means I've got better odds of winning big. I got this figured out. See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money, but it turns out it's hard work, so screw it. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him. But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole. Well, hey, field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit. Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
So where's this Daughtry? I kind of want to talk to Daughtry before I leave to talk to the doctor. Is Daughtry towards the front of the camp? Maybe he's around here? That's not him. Where's Daughtry? He's like the most important NPC in this entire goddamn camp. Why is he not? Why is he hard to find? What if I... It's entirely possible that I saw him inside when I was looking for the doctor, and then... Yeah, that's a possibility, but... Where's Daughtry? Like, all the first recon have this tent up here in the front, which makes them easy to find. You'd think Daughtry would be just as easy to find just on the basis of gameplay. Is this you? Oh, that's Betsy. Daughtry? You good, fam? Where's Daughtry? Should retitle this episode Getting Lost in McCarran, because goddamn, like I'm searching all over McCarran for two things. Daughtry and a doctor. I can't find either. No, none of you are Daughtry. Does anyone... Do I have a marker, like some sort of quest pointing me towards Daughtry? What about miscellaneous? We got a few journals. Let's read those. Mr. Radical's journal. Day 1. Love the suit. Can scavenge anywhere now. Screw the rads. I hereby christen myself Mr. Radical. Get it? How? Day 4. Suit passed first test with flying yellow colors. Overnight visit to Yucca Mountain didn't go too deep because something big moving around further down the tunnel. Rad level high enough, but rad level high even where I was, and I didn't even feel a tickle. Go rad suit, go! Day 5. Vomited all morning. Didn't splash on suit or I'd be pissed. Must be something I ate. Day 9. Exciting! Ran across an old woman's scrapyard. Bought glowing container for measly 50 caps. Heading for Clark Field to prove suit at higher rad levels. If it holds up, I'm gonna pop this jar of goop open and pour it all over me. I bet I could swim in this stuff if I had enough of it. Oh yeah. And there's the Stealth Boy shipment update. This one we already read, I believe. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So nothing about Daughtry. Daughtry is just a ghost who doesn't exist. He's an... Oh, I thought that was a magazine. Daughtry. Daughtry. It's official. I hate Camp McCarran. McCarran is a bad place. It really sucks. Oh, look at the strip all lit up. That's gorgeous. I love how the game does that. It's Daughtry. Where the motherfucking is Daughtry? It's not you. It's not you. Who knows where Daughtry is? Does anyone know where Daughtry is? Does anyone in chat know where Daughtry is? There's a Veronica. No, you're not Daughtry. Do any of you know where Daughtry is? Here's a toilet. Here's another toilet. Maybe Daughtry's taking a shit, who knows? I already talked to you, right?
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Do you know where Daughtry is?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit. Later.
No idea where Daughtry is, huh? You're not Daughtry, no, you're just a basic trooper. All these people are like, go talk to Daughtry, go talk to Daughtry. It's like, Daughtry doesn't exist. He's a figment of your goddamn imagination. Are you Daughtry? No, you're Shu.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran? You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. Yeah, on top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Oh-ho.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands. As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here. Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan. Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
And you've got a lot of dialogue.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building. Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in. It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here. Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
I see.
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers, but our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Well, we came looking for silver and we found, I don't know, some other equally valuable material. It's not better than silver, but it's like not worse.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
What?
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Let's see, nothing's impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
I see.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy. and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? What might those be? The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office. Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No. I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads. Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course. Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
Oh dear.
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure. Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the 2 scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel. To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have. Yes, goodbye.
That is a very interesting and...
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Hang on, before I talk to you. He just made a very interesting statement there of like... What was it? Like, the less educated people are, the more opinions they have, or something like that. That's a very interesting take. And I would hesitate to disagree with it, too.
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22. And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs. One after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
But you see, unlike them, I'm the protagonist. No, he didn't mention anyone.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Of course. Anything. Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them? I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
Yep, she was a ghoul.
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because, well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
Mm-hmm.
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible. The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable. He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
Mm-hmm.
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keeley, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab. My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they'd teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl. It's foul to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free. Right. Stay safe.
I got a lot of dialogue. This game is so much dialogue. Okay, let's see.
Yes, what is it?
So does she, like, run the place then? It sounded like Daughtry did, but maybe not. Anyway, I just need to find Daughtry. I still want to find Daughtry, goddammit. Where's Daughtry? So I recommend Kava. Kava's nice. It feels very nice. Gets you nice and mellow. Are you Daughtry? No.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now.
You don't even have a name. I mean, you do have a name, but you're not gonna talk to me. You're Boyd. Yeah. That's the whole thing with, like, that and whatever. I'm not ready for that yet. Daughtry does not exist. I think we've been basically everywhere in the entire goddamn game and no sign of Daughtry. Wow. You'll love to see it. No sign of Daughtry. Wow. God damn. Just one of the NPCs that gives an important quest and he doesn't exist. There's no Daughtry. Daughtry is a conspiracy that was made up by Obsidian to sell more Daughtries. Are you Daughtry? No, you're just gonna be a random NCR, aren't you? Yes. Hello? Any Daughtries around here? No Daughtries. We're just gonna give like one more pass over the camp part of the camp. Because maybe he's supposed to hang out somewhere. No, not around here. What about around here? Does anyone in chat know where Daughtry would be? Does he have a specific hangout spot? Because he certainly, as goddamn sure, does not like to hang out in places that would make sense. As in, like, literally anywhere in Camp McCarran. He does not exist in Camp McCarran. Major Daughtry he's fake news. Daughtry does not exist. Daughtry's just gone out of this world. Which, I mean, are any of us in this world to begin with? There's not really... No, we all just kinda got dropped here by accident. There's no purpose to any of this. We're just all kind of vibing and trying to get by. And is this a magazine? It is. I will put myself those. Yeah, its main point here is fuck Daughtry. Daughtry doesn't exist. Oh. No, you're just a trooper. Any Daughtry? Any Daughtry. Daughtry? No Daughtry. Daughtry. No Daughtry. 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 Do we have a Daughtry? No, we've just got these guys.
Evening.
Okay. Let's drop a save first. I'm gonna tab out and Google where the fuck Daughtry is, because he's not here. He doesn't... Where the hell is Daughtry? There's no Daughtry. What the hell? Come on. Okay. Google. New Vegas. Where's Daughtry? Finding Major Daughtry. Where is he? Where can I find Major Daughtry? I can't find him anywhere in Camp McCarran. He's the last quest giver I have in that place. Sometimes he hangs out by the door to the terminal. Try skipping time and see if he shows up. Likes to hang out by the door? Let's check something else. Finding Major Daughtry. So I did a search of topics and I say he's around the hangar area, but I can't find him. I'd like to start the Fiend quests, and I'm liked by the NCR, but cannot progress the storyline at the NCR embassy. I've done all their quests. Thanks. It might be the wrong time of day. If it's daytime, he usually is right outside the airport concourse entrance. If it's late, he could be asleep or off somewhere. Yes, Daughtry should be outside the main building in Camp McCarran. Keep your eyes open for a black man with a beard. As the NCR questline, you must talk to Mr. House before you can get any quests from the embassy. Okay. So... It sounds like he likes to hang out in front of the terminal or something. So sure, we'll check the... Well, it's nighttime now, which means he's asleep. But that means he needs to be in a bed. But I don't see... I checked every bed. He's not in any of them. Allegedly, he likes to hang out in front of here, you know, these terminals. Because this is... Yeah, the terminal building. So allegedly, he likes to hang out here. But he's not. I don't see him anywhere. Daughtry just doesn't exist. The ever-elusive Daughtry. You know what? Fuck it. It's midnight. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna head out. Screw Daughtry. No one likes Daughtry. We're just gonna screw Daughtry, gonna head out on our own, and we're gonna try to find... What's the place? It's, whatever the quest marker is that's telling us to do something right now. Put the gun away.
Hello.
We found
If it's
him!
bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
Why the fuck were you hiding from me? I looked everywhere for you.
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you? Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nephi. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Let's see. So, Cook deserves to die first.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it. Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties. One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless. Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it. We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR territory for long. They know the land and move quick. There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters. If we ever did go up against them on their home turf, we'd win. The casualties would be high.
I see.
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made first recon. I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him. Damn right I am, and I'm paying bounties.
Nice.
Right.
Okay, so we finally found Daughtry. took us quite a bit, but we found him, we got our quest and everything. Let's drop save real quick, and let's talk to Lil Buster. He's got... Where's Lil Buster? We probably need to set... Oh wait, first off, NCR has captured a Centurion of Caesar's Legion alive, and they have him in the custody at Camp McCarran, but he's not talking. Talk to Lieutenant Boyd about getting access to the prisoner. Moto Runner bounty. Shu told me that he'd pay me for taking out Motor Runner. I can find him at Vault 3, and the NCR will pay well if I'm able to take him out. Shu also mentioned the last soldier he sent to take care of Motor Runner has missed his scheduled radio contact. Okay, first things first. Let's set this as active because this is going to point us towards not Cook. It's going to point us towards Lil Buster. Here he is.
Yep, I'm still here. Shit, I got nothing better to do, right? The rapist with the flamethrower? Yeah, that's a combination I stay the fuck away from. I was stalking him for a while. Real good at that. Watching people from where they can't see me, you know? Only one thing I learned about that asshole. Keeps a bunch of Brahmins. Most of them he roasts whenever he feels like it. But there's one. Must be his pet or some shit. Doesn't let anybody near that Brahmin. Somebody puts a bullet in her, I bet that'd piss him off good. Might make him careless, too.
Oh, hot damn.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Yeah, I remember that part of this. Okay. I don't know if we want to do that first, though. We're gonna do I don't hurt anymore first. Drop one more save. And I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Run a little ad here, and then I will be right back. Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's see. Need to head over here, run an ad, and I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, I am back. I'm gonna real quick hop over to Twitter. Just make an announcement to people that we're still live. Let's see. Go to the profile. Quote retweet. Alright, send that tweet now. Back to the game. Just gonna minimize that. Head over to here, pick up the controller, take a sip of water.
Feed me nickels, feed me dimes. I'll play your favorite song just one more time.
Alright. Back to the game we go. Oh. Controller, you doing okay? Hang on.
Well, I've got the perfect dance. If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr.
There we go. Okay, controller's working. Now, let's... First things first. The most important thing we're gonna do is work out this person's... what's her title? It's like... Lieutenant? Corporal? I don't know. We'll work out Betsy's recovery. She needs a therapist. Okay. You should be safe. Somewhere around... Somewhere is going to be this doctor that we keep being told about. What's this? Nope, that's just Veronica. No need to shoot her. This is like the... Isn't this like the sharecropper farm or whatever? Yes, it is. Sharecropper farms. I remember there's like some quest associated with here where it's like you have to fix up some leaky pipes or whatever. In fact, this is pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah, there's something to do with these. Oh, hello. See some NPCs. Are these just Brahmin or birds? What? Hello?
I'm not a recruitment officer. You want to join the army? I'm sure someone at McCarran can point you in the right direction. Impressive, aren't they? You don't see anything like this outside of NCR territory, that's for sure. We get the water, clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take you all the way to the lake. A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Goff, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are assigned to keep things from going to hell. Carry on.
Alright. Maybe the quest I'm thinking of is something that you get from the NCR embassy?
Howdy. Something I can help you with? Sure do. Came from the hub on account of the Thaler Act. Farming's decent work, but the whole thing's a bum deal. Something the politicians back in Shady Sands came up with. They pay us to move here and farm the land. They even protect the fields. Bad soil and ration water. It's to be expected around here. But the rationing's off. Worst part is NCR won't admit it. Pretty hard to meet their crop quotas with 20% less water than we're supposed to be getting. Not that OSI cares about any of this. They're part of the deal, the Thaler Act. We work the fields while they protect the crops and the water. A lot of folks come to New Vegas and lose everything in free side of the Strip. They get hungry, desperate, and try to take our hard work. Much as I sympathize, their theft would put me in a bad spot. I got a crop quota to meet. Everything I can. Farmers out here don't have the luxury of being picky. I get by mostly on maize and tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Can do. Adios.
Adios, amigo. Okay, so... Yeah, as I was saying, it's possible that the quest I'm thinking of is something that gets assigned to you by, like, the ambassador. in New Vegas, which is like on the strip, I mean, which would be like something I can only really do after I deal with Benny, right? Like that's when you kind of get to take your pick of, do you help the NCR, the Legion, or who do you help? Here's the thing, what's in here? That's just someone's house. Nope, I don't unlock on a Veronica. This is what I was wondering about, is, nope, not Veronica. Not Veronica. Oh. There we go. It's Victor! He finally got himself out of that hole, the rock, I mean. Yep, it's a fiend. Victor's trying to deal with the fiend. Let me get nice and close. Yeah, this is probably close enough. Just put a few shots in the head. And there we go, Veronica being a badass. Take some of you. Some of you. And I'll take the plasma rifle, because that's good selling if nothing else. Right, we don't need to fix it up. Might as well. Hello, Lazy June. Welcome. We're just vibing in New Vegas. We're getting close to Freeside, but we've got a few more quests that we want to do first with Camp McCarran and such, so we're just kind of vibing on the outside here. Right now, we're turning in a quest to help Betsy, who needs therapy. Here's the medical clinic. Now, this is one of the reasons why I gave myself endurance of like 10 or whatever, right? It's because in here is where you can get cybernetics.
I'm just security, not a doctor.
So whoever we talk to here should hopefully get us some good old cybernetics. Here you go, Dr. Usanagi.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
That's what I was talking about. Okay, first.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
There we go. Oh, that's a... Got karma for that and everything. So good. What kind of implants?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities. Make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I'm doing pretty good, June. How are you? I'm just kind of vibing this Sunday morning. Feeling very chill. Let's see.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
Okay, so first things first. Yeah, there's the regen implant. That's just like a static regen of health, which isn't terrible, but it's like not gonna save you in the middle of a fight. It's more just like gonna save you a few stim packs after the fight. Subdermal implant. That's just like a permanent boost to your AC, which is honestly really, really good. There's a luck boost implant. not terrible, to be honest. You know, that boosts the number of times we crit, and it also gives us better chances in, like, gambling and stuff once we get to the strip. Agility boost. What's our current agility at? Well, it's going to give us more AP. And more AP means more use out of bats. So that's decent. Intelligence boost. That's more skill points, right? But also we already have intelligence of 10, so I don't think we can get a bonus out of that. Charisma boost. Our charisma's at 1, and there's not really any point in boosting charisma at all, so no. Endurance, I believe, is already at 10, so also no. Perception boost. Strength boost. Okay, so I'm gonna start asking about this. I don't even know if we can afford it. It's gonna cost a lot, isn't it?
That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure. Very well.
Cool. So that's gonna be
Take care.
expensive as fuck. Cool. But anyway, the main point is we got, Betsy, her... Yeah, she's gonna get better. And that's a good thing that we did there. Okay, now. Put a spell on you, talk to Captain Curtis. What's that one again? Put a spell on. I can't remember. There stands the grass is the Vault 22 one, and then there's 3-card bounty. Let's do 3-card bounty. Right? Yeah, let's kill a few fiends. Fuck it. We're gonna kill us a cook. So there's Vault 3 down here, so Cook's gonna be up here, and that's Camp McCarran. We'll just walk there. I guess we could fast travel with Camp McCarran to save us a little bit more walking, but eh. Walking isn't too bad. By the way, I don't know if I asked this already, but how are you, Lazy June? Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna have to do some research off stream to remind myself what exactly are all like the little points and stuff that you can do to gain yourself points with your follower. Because I don't want to get too far in the game and lock myself out of being able to do that, because that is the thing that can happen, I believe, right? Like, I believe there's like certain dialogue options. Ooh, the new Batman movie? I remember that was out. Was it good? But yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's like dialogue options and stuff that when... I love you too, Lazy June. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be against playing It Takes Two with you at some point. I played it once through with Aeolus, but it's been a while. I remember I had a lot of performance issues where like my PC kept crashing, but I think that was more a PC problem, not a problem with the game itself. So maybe I'd be able to stream it again. Not sure. It was good, that's good. Maybe I'll have to look into going to see that. I do want to watch Venom 2 at some point. I've heard a lot of people like Venom 2. And I like Venom 1, so Venom 2 sounds like a good watch. I also wouldn't be opposed to rewatching Far From Home. No Way Home. Far From Home I can rewatch as many times as I want. But No Way Home I wouldn't be opposed to rewatching either. And then... yeah, so there's like... and then there's like one more I'm trying to think of. No, the one more is Batman. So yeah, those are some movies that I kind of look into seeing. Over here somewhere, oh, we got a chem addict. Okay, we're getting closer to where Cook is. Let's drop a save. Also, so part of me wants to switch over to my plasma weapons for this just to deal more damage. The problem is, I'm pretty sure if we get a crit with the plasma weapon, he melts. So we'll probably not do that. Do we have any long-range weapons? What other weapons are we packing? Let's not use energy weapons though, just to minimize the chance of them melting. So we've got a 44 Magnum, which does a little bit more damage. 10mm is not that good on the damage front. And we've got energy weapons. There's a grenade rifle, but that is also likely to just make him explode and damage his face. Service rifle. Isn't too bad. There's a Silence 22. Caravan shotgun. That gun, right. You know what? Let's give that gun a go. What's this saying? Okay, so it does require gun skill of 50. So that might be an issue, because our gun skill is 26. It's not 26, it's like 30, I think, but it's reduced because it's nighttime. Perk-wise... what kind of perks do we have? We've got Bloody Mess, we've got the Lesbian perk, we've got Comprehension, Early Bird, Educated, Good-Natured, Mysterious Stranger, Ranger Takedown, Scribe Assistant. So we don't really have any perks focused on a specific weapon type, but as far as skills go, I've been focusing a lot of them into energy weapons. Alright, take some frag mines, those are going to be good selling. Somewhere around here are fiends. So even though we don't have the gun skill, we should still be able to use that gun fairly decently. It just means we're gonna have like lower accuracy and bad damage, right? Oh shit, we are taking so much damage. Uh-huh. First things first, let's... I'm gonna use a Med-X. Just a little bit. Then we want... let's drink some sarsaparilla. You, I want to shoot in the face a bunch of times. Make you die. Alright. Yeah. We're very slow on the reload. Veronica's doing some good work. Plasma rifle. I will take basically all of them, right? No reason not to. And where is the other fiend? Right here. Okay. Take your drain cells and your regular cells and your other plasma rifle. Okay. Well, we're not dead. We took a lot more damage than I was expecting. And we didn't even get to Cook yet. And we have dropped down again. The hell, OBS? Why did we just drop? Why did we just disconnect real briefly? But we're back. So, yeah, sorry if the stream cut out there briefly. I don't know what happened. Keep drinking the sunset sarsaparilla. Who's that? That's just a fiend. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, let them get closer to me. That's not... Okay, never mind. I forgot they just throw explosives and shit. Okay, that's not good. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, you should be able to take you out. Where are you headed? I'm just gonna put a bunch of bullets in your back then. Come back. Alright, there's one dead. Don't know what he was doing. You are being annoying. With your laser rifle. Well, is that a laser rifle or an RCW? I don't know. Just a tiny bit closer so we can get point blank shot at your head. There we go. Yeah, that was an RCW. Okay. Let's go back into sneak. It's not like we have a ton of points in stealth, but it'll at least let me know if I'm, like, getting close to danger with Cook. This is intense. Okay, we should probably drop a save like right here. Just keep drinking the sarsaparilla. Uh-oh, okay, now we're in big trouble. Okay, make a fucking run for it and look for the Brahmin. Where's the Brahmin? Here's Veronica. Veronica, go do some punching. Oh, hello, fiend. Wait, get a little closer. Pop you in the head. Oh, that's a bloody mess perk doing its job. Okay, where is the Brahmin? You want to kill the Brahmin first. There's Queenie. Get a better shot at you. Alright, Queenie. Time to fucking kill you. Oh, damn. You got a lot of health. Oh, that's Cook. That's Cook. Alright, Queenie's dead. Now Cook is frenzied. So he's gonna start attacking his friends, and that's gonna help us. Get close to Cook. Hello. Alright, don't go for the head, go for the torso. Right?
Come on.
Almost there. Just a few more shots should do it. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, Veronica took care of him. Woo! Okay. That was scary, but we got there. Take his head. Jesus Christ, that's worth a lot. Okay, we're gonna take that flamer just to sell it. Incinerator is not nearly as valuable. The lever action shotgun, though. Oh, hell yeah. Take those mentats. Metal armor is not as good as what we have, though, right? Okay. Is there anything around here that we should know of, or should we just fast travel? I guess... Oh yeah, we want to loot the fiends first. Right, we were using medics, weren't we? Good thing we did that. I think that might have saved us, actually. Hope we're not addicted. It's not the end of the world if we are, though. Ooh. There's a recipe. What's this? Aha, so we can now make his recipe. That's neat. Okay. Seems all good. Now, let's fast travel. Let's not. We'll walk. There's probably something on the way. We don't need to do any more Sunset Sarsaparilla. We can do just... I don't think we'll run into any issues along the way. Let's switch our weapon back to... Let's keep using the 357 for now. It's not going to be our long-term weapon, but it's gonna do the job. Here's a little dumpster. Here's a lucky 38. Ooh, little point on the map. Now we are in fiend territory, so do be careful. I think we're safe for now. Okay. Yeah, let's... What is this? The El Rey Motel. What's the El Rey Motel? Why is it significant? There's something here.
Hey there.
You're just a chem addict. Not sure what's here at the El Rey Motel. Is there anyone inside? Oh! Oh dear. Oh dear, that's a lot of bark scorpions. Huh. Interesting. Well, we're gonna do the wasteland. Yeah, Veronica's got this. Okay, cool. Don't know why all these bark scorpions are here, but they're dead now. Sure, I'll take more sarsaparilla. We used up a lot of ours in taking out Cook. Oh wait, hang on. The glands are valuable, right? That's why we want the glands. So take the gland. There's a duffel bag. All the drugs. Okay, so we got cat eye. Conductors are probably useful for something at some point. Okay. Anything else? Oh, here's a wastelander. So why are all these scorpions in here? Braxo. Is there any lore reason for why there are all these scorpions in this motel room. Let's look elsewhere. Aha, we got another one, and this one's locked. It's a very easy lock, so we should... There we go. Yeah. So a dead wastelander with medics. Empty footlocker, a pre-war book. Some pinion nuts. Nuka-Cola victory. We don't see that much, so I'll take it. A toolbox. Let's also take a sip from our canteen. Cabinet. Some stuff in it. Huh. Okay. And another locked one. In we go. Okay, cool. So we've got some whiskey. We wore casual wear. Dresser, knife. Oh! Oh dear, hello, hi, hello, let me pop you in the face. And his guts fly everywhere. Hell yeah. His giblets, I should say. His giblets. Okay, so... cool. The Bloody Mess perk is a good perk. Is that it? Nothing worth our time in here? Okay. Let's head back out. Here's that chem addict, and I think that's the entirety of the motel explored. Got a few chems. Nothing too major. What's here? Nothing I care about. Now, are you a trader? You are.
I'm glad to see you.
But I can't trade with you. What the hell is the point of you being a trader? Alright, back into McCarran. Time to turn in Cook's head, get our bounty for that. Major doctor.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty?
Here's the head.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps.
Oh, right, I forgot we probably should have talked to... I think we could have talked to her before we took on Cook, and she would have been willing to help us. Maybe? But I don't know, maybe it's best we didn't let her do that, because she's got to do therapy.
Damn right
let's see.
I do. Who do you think you can take down?
So Violet, she's the one with the dogs, right? So probably Driver Nephi next.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon, snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but that's your call.
Hello, Rusty. Howdy. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I was just waiting for the dialogue to finish. Thank you. Hello. How are you, friend?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, the music. So I'm using a mod for New Vegas that replaces like the regular radio music with royalty-free music because I know that you can get copyright strikes for listening to like the actual game music. Let's see, got it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
So... yeah, I wasn't fully listening. What do you know about the target?
Driver Nafai is a monster in close combat with that golf club of his, and that man is about as fast on his feet as any legionary. If you haven't already, see about getting Gorobets and 1st Recon to help you. They've got things to settle with Driver Nafai too.
Cool.
Right.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to Gorobets and get him to help, get 1st Recon to help me take out Driver Nafai. I think we'd probably be able to take him on our own, but best to do it now. Oh, let's talk to Betsy. Hang on. We killed the cook.
I've been seeing Usanagi and things are better. I'm not so angry all the time, you know? And, I'm not trying to jump every woman in camp. Well, not all the time, anyway. You killed him? Well, shit. Here I'd dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think... if we wanted to, we could have talked to Betsy first, and she would have helped us kill Cook because she does have personal reason to want to kill him. But getting... I feel like her getting revenge is maybe not... I don't know. There's argument on both sides for whether or not she should get revenge or not, but we did it the way we did it. That's fine.
What can I do for you?
Lieutenant Gorobets.
Whatever you need, we'll make sure it gets done. Not enough. We've been trying to put a bullet in him for a few weeks. He's strong as a Brahmin bull, and he's fast. Seems like he usually runs with a gang of fiends. Uses them for cover. We haven't been able to get a clean shot at him. Betsy swears she's hit him. Twice. But if she's right, it didn't seem to slow him down. I've been sniping since I was old enough to walk. A lot of us sharpshooters get recruited off the farms and ranches out west. Comes natural to us. As for my squad, they're the best we have. My word on that. They're all hand-picked, and I won't work with anybody who isn't up to snuff. Ten of Spades is the greenest of the bunch, but he's a farm boy, like me. Shooting's in his blood. You've got it. What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers? It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking, but if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive. Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nafai. We've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock-crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nafai, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest.
Oh, nice.
First Recon. We've got a fiend to kill.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, so we're gonna take out Driver Nafai next. The plan is to drag him, or not drag, lure him. Is this just pointing me back to... yeah, that's just pointing me back to Doctrine. Plan is we're gonna lure him into the range of the 1st Recon snipers, and they'll do all the busy work for us. Now, I think we probably could just deal with the Nify ourselves, but might as well do this way, right? Okay. Where to? Where's the map pointing us to? Okay, so there's a rock crushing plant, which would be to the south. So if we can get Nify... Well, first let's follow the snipers. Let's follow the snipers, make sure they get to where they need to be, because I'd hate to draw Nify's attention and then run towards the rock crushing plant and have the snipers not be there already set up, ready to take him out, and then we just die. That would not be fun. I just realized I thought I was gonna go see a doctor, but then I remember I couldn't find a doctor at all in McCarran. There just doesn't seem to be one. Let's take a sip of our canteen. Let them run. And they're getting far. Come back. Alright. Try to cut them off. Nope, they're too fast for us. If this was Fallout 4, I'd have a sprint button. Oh, here's the Bassin Creek building. I don't know what that is. Oh dear. There were apparently mines. Good thing they went ahead of me. Let's take that mine. Alright, here's a rock crushing plant. Now, here's a plan. I go, lure Nify, and then bring Nify back here where the snipers will take care of it. That's the plan. Alright, let's drop a save. We don't need to use that gun. We can just keep using our... our 357. Let's drink some sarsaparilla real quick. Just to top up our health. Okay, Nify's gonna be around here somewhere. Hello! Oh dear, they've got all the stuff. Is that Nify? No, that's not Nify. I'll kill you. Oh, I'm not even dead. Okay, now he's dead. Where's Nify? Hello, Nify, I'm killing your friends. That's Nify. Okay, let's run. Let's run. Veronica, leave him alone. We just want to run. And draw Nify to over here. Oh, he's dead. Cool, the snipers did their job. Alright, you. We're gonna kill you next. You just have too high damage threshold. Your laser does nothing to me. The game took its sweet time, but there we have it. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's pop your head. Oh, you're not even... You had no health. Alright, now Veronica. Woo! Oh, hell yeah. This feels so good. Killing all these fiends. Oh, that's amazing. We're doing good work. We're killing bad people. Oh, there's more left. Fiend. Let's murder you. You seem to be using a shotgun, so I probably shouldn't be getting into close range, but yeah, fuck you. Woo! Gain all that karma. I actually more care about the XP, not the karma. There's a couple more over here. You know what? I'm gonna drink some sarsaparilla. Let's get closer. Oh, holy shit. You're doing lots of damage, aren't you? That's not gonna do enough. You know what, let's do an actual stim pack for once. Just to get close enough so we can go for your head. That's not even gonna kill you. Die, 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 die. Veronica, help me! He has more health than I thought he would. Kill him. Kill him, please. Holy shit! Oh dear.
I'm gonna blow you.
He was dangerous. Oh, you got a cowboy repeater. Nah, I'll pass on that. Yeah, he completely wasted her. I mean, she's just unconscious because we're not playing in hardcore mode, but goddamn. Yeah, the hunting rifle. Should we take a hunting rifle just to have on us? Sure. Hunting rifles are pretty good. Okay. It's a cowboy repeater. Yeah, the hunting rifle's really good. Only reason I have any sort of, like, reservation about taking it is because the late game plan is to use energy weapons. But for now, just having a hunting rifle on hand isn't a bad thing. Or not even late game, more like mid game plan. The mid game plan is to switch over to energy weapons at some point. You're just a fiend. I wonder where Nafai is, and hopefully... Okay. It didn't explode his head. They exploded his head! Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Well, whatever. We won't get as much money for it, but... Oh, there's his golf driver. It'll be fine. We don't get the money, but... I mean, hey, the important part is that the... First Recon got their revenge. That was the important part. Now we just walk over to McCarran. And collect our crappy bounty. See, this is why I prefer to do the job myself, but I want to do the optional stuff. Stuff where the game says, hey, you know, there's some extra in it for you if you do it this way. What is this location? Let's discover it. Hello? Discover location. There it is, the West Pump Station. I don't know what this is, but it's a location, so there we go. Oh, we found some more fiends. Alright, you're just using lasers. Oh shit, you've actually successfully crippled my torso. Veronica, get the hell out of the way. Okay, fine. Good job, Veronica. Cool. Let's use a stim pack and some sarsaparilla. Alright, put the weapon away. I think we're pretty safe now. Why does McCarran not have a doctor? McCarran should have a doctor for many reasons, and the most important one is the fact that I need one. I totally didn't spend like an hour searching for a doctor. I don't think it was an hour, but it was a long time. I spent searching for a doctor and couldn't find one. Then again, I took a long time searching for Daughtry, and I eventually found him, so... maybe there is one, and I'm just bad at looking. But first, time to turn in the mangled head of Nephi. Now, here's the thing, right? The head itself is basically impossible to identify, but the fact is, the first recon was there, so they were eyewitnesses to the fact that Nephi is dead. So I understand that he doesn't have the authority to pay me the full bounty, but we have enough eyewitnesses to confirm that in fact Nephi is dead and is no longer an issue.
Got any more good news for me? That's supposed to be driver Nephi? Well, the head's in really bad shape, so I can't authorize the full reward. If he really is dead, we're all better off. I guess we can send First Recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
A bonus?
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. They never leave her side. Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long. You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Right. So last one is Violet. I'm gonna double check, just to make absolute 100% certain there's no doctor. Yep, there is no doctor. Okay. Yep, so last one on the list is Violet. The thing is, I remember Violet has a particular dog. It's a unique dog that when we're doing the quest for Rex, where he needs a new brain, one of the options is to give him Violet's dog's brain. The thing is, I don't remember if we're allowed to just take the brain right now and just keep it on us until Rex needs the brain transplant, or if us doing this quest now would just screw us over and prevent us from being able to give Rex this dog's brain. I know there's a bunch of other options, and I also know each individual option gives you gives Rex a different bonus. So I don't know what the best thing is to do for Rex. So because I don't actually know what the requirement is, I'm gonna hang off on completing this quest for now. Now I know for story reasons that means that Violet's gonna be killing a lot more NCR and stuff, but for now, I think we'll just kind of leave her until we get Rex. So just gonna loot all the ammunition boxes that we're allowed to. Don't feel like stealing too much. Also don't know what the difference is between the boxes we can and can't steal from. But, whatever. Okay, so what's our next quest if we're not gonna go for Veronica? So there's Vault 22, we could do that. I feel like I kind of want to leave that off for a little bit longer. I kind of want to hurry up and get to Mr. House and start doing that stuff, and then we can move on to DLC, frankly, after that. I put a spell on you, talk to Captain Curtis. I can't remember what that one is. Sure, we'll do that. We just have to talk to someone. And then maybe they'll jog my memory as to what this quest is. It still baffles me that McCarran, a military outpost where people are going to be getting shot and get wounded, has no doctor. It just feels wrong. Okay. Curtis, I don't know what this quest is. Oh, that's what this is. The intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago. You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Right.
Later.
Okay, so that's what this one is. It's the investigation of, like, who's been leaking information about the NCR's plans and stuff. Cool. So, we're gonna drop the save. We've been going for almost 3 hours now, so I think I'm gonna call the stream. I think that's a decent place to call it. We've completed a few quests. Oh, come on, tab out. Where's the mouse? There we go. Yeah, we've completed a few quests, did some things, so yeah, that's a decent place to call it, I feel. Let's see who's streaming right now real quick. Okay, so we'll probably raid Aeolus, to be honest. But first, let's do a little bit of wrap up. So, let's see. Tomorrow, keep an eye out for the schedule as usual. I'll be posting the new schedule. You can go and follow me on Twitter where I will be posting that. On what it, right, next weekend I do have some other commitments, so it might be a lighter stream schedule. I might not stream New Vegas next weekend, to be honest. That's entirely a possibility. I will be joining Sune for, I think it's a debut. I don't remember exactly what it is, but there's a special stream that Sune is hosting, and I got invited to do a collab with them. I will be playing Uno. That's going to be on Sunday JST. I want to say like in the like around midday-ish. I can't remember the exact timing of that, but keep an eye out for that. It will be on the schedule. And what else? Yeah, go ahead and follow me on everything, on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube. If you want to support me in more financial ways, you can subscribe to me, which will give access to a few nice emotes. If you don't want to sub, you could also just leave a one-time tip through Stream Elements. And I think that's about it. That's where we're gonna leave off. Oh, also, Wednesday's stream will probably be Pirates Online again, because while there is some other stuff I could do, I'm kind of really vibing with Pirates Online right now, first of all. And second of all, Pirates Online is just fucking amazing. And third of all, there's a special event, a special quest, and I want to do that quest if I can. I might be too low level for it, but we'll see. It's a seasonal quest. There's a limited amount of time that you can do it, so we have to do it like as soon as we can. Anyway, let's see here. Is Aeolus finishing up, or is he still going strong? I'm gonna pop in real quick. Okay, so he seems to still be going kind of strong. We're gonna raid Aeolus. He's doing a birthday stream. And right here in chat, I'm gonna put our raid message. When we get to Aeolus, we can raid him and tell him Haru Hugs. Which again, you can copy and paste or type it in as we get there. And if you want this emote, you can sub to me. Alright, there we go. We're gonna do a raid in a little bit, but first I'm gonna go to the end screen. And thank you all for hanging out. Bye bye.